Hello, welcome back. I am so happy to see you again. It's me, Liza, otherwise known in other parts of the internet as the person who works under the Crow Mother. I'm here with your October Tarotscopes. If you haven't already, make sure you've subscribed to this channel, turn your notifications on so you get these Tarotscopes every month and other videos when we decide to make magic together. Comment your resonance on this video and please share it far and wide with everyone else you think may be of benefit. Hello Taurus, I am here with your October Tarotscope. Please accept my offering of smoke. And let us have a deep breath in together before we settle in for your reading. Let's have a deep breath in and out. Well, beloved, let's see what we got. So our first card for your message for this month is the Five of Pentacles reversed. Then we got the Eight of Pentacles, and then we got the Five of Cups reversed. So one thing that I just love about this, at first glance, what I'm immediately picking up on are the fact that we have, two fives reversed, right? Not only are they two fives, but they are the fives that like a lot of people don't want to see, don't want to get. These two fives in the dip down of our story arc 1 through 10 are reversed, and the one that's upright is our 8, the one that is going to be significant of steady as they go, steady. Not just even hold on tight, because hold on now would suggest that you should be braced for like warp speed, which I think is the opposite of what we're looking at here. Steady as they go versus hold on, because there are there's major turbulence. Neither is the case. We're not shooting forward at warp speed. We're not plodding along with like these direct hits of turbulence. We are looking at, my dear sweet bull, you know that I love you. We are looking at this beautiful 1 foot in front of the other progress up and out of fear, of the significant sharpness of loss. And what's really interesting is that the way that the departure away and out of loss and grief comes through is of the subtle variety. The way that this looks to me the way that this feels based on what they're showing me is that if you've not already been in it for at least a week or two, I would say that it feels like it's swirling around you. This re-awareness of how weird and hard the last 1.5 years, 2 years have been, and of how weird and hard it still currently feels. and how weird and hard it could continue to be, because who knows what the hell's even happening anymore, right? It's less these sharp dip downs into gut wrenching grief, and more of a scraping along of steady awareness of strangeness and loss. And as a result, this steady awareness, meaning like there's likely no going back for you in terms of not being able to know how weird things are and have been. Okay, and the way that they show me that is that you can no longer, or you've not been able to now for some time, really be able to pretend not to know how different weird and strange and new things have been in your own immediate life, but also you're seeing it unfold in many ways around you. And that has likely begun to be uncomfortable. As a result of this awareness, and again, for some of you, this may be poignant loss, but it feels overwhelmingly like just being awake and the pains of being, right? This has likely, however it has manifested for you, this has likely also kicked up, am I going to be okay? What do I do? I'm tired, but I have to keep going. How am I going to keep going? I know that I must keep going, but like how? How the fuck am I going to keep going? Pardon my language. And I want to stress that the way that feels is like not these like grand dramatic waves, but really just this low level hum of plodding along and being like, so enough about, now that we're, more than halfway through what I'm going to have to say about the video or about the reading, excuse me, let's turn to the solution, So these two fives reversed, the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups reversed, the fact that they show up reversed, and the fact that they come together and they're both reversed, again, is saying it is acknowledging, hat tip, friend, damn, you've been in it, friend. Beloved, dear Taurus, you've been in it, and you have likely, because of this combination, you have likely committed to whatever growth has needed to occur as a result of this time. You have likely committed to sitting with fear. You've likely committed to sitting with fatigue and overwhelm and the unfortunate gift of not being able to turn away from reality. You've likely committed to sitting with all of that, and as a result of that commitment, the tide is in fact turning and changing. Because of this commitment to sitting with all that is, has been, and might still be, and not only accepting that you can't turn away, but really choosing not to, even if you could turn away. You have chosen not to. And as a result of this, again, the tide is super duper turning. That's a bit like powerful, super duper turning. But remember, in the beginning of our conversation here, we're talking about this like steady, no bracing, but steady as they go, steady movement up and out of these dip downs into what has felt very likely difficult and challenging. You are, I could almost guarantee, as we speak, laying down a foundation, but what is that significant to? A new, completely new way of being, the foundation for the completely new way of being that I really am looking at springing forward within the first half of 2022. This is a very important piece of bedrock that you are, or excuse me, have already been working on. Working on this by way of acceptance and dedication, and just showing up to what is. I feel that there is significance to the month of June of 2022. You know, not that there is an end all be all for any of this stuff, but that which you have committed to processing so far, and very likely will continue to process through the month of October, you will see. You will see a break into shooting forward, really, in manifesting beautiful parts of the new life you're building right now, the new ways of living within this life that will, I think, begin to show itself again in June of 2022. You know, to be fair, I gotta say, I don't know that it's all out of the woods just yet. What are we talking about here? You know, you're settling in and really, really digging into, I think, some of the more poignant aspects of this work, but I can assure you that you will feel lighter and lighter as the weeks go on. Libra season continues to be a bit of shedding towards the ascending out of this. But I would remain patient. I would remain steadfast and dedicated towards yourself. Relief has already begun, but you may still feel tender over the next 2 or 3 weeks. But it is all for something. I mean, isn't it always, right? Yeah, sure. But I really think that this period of time and the slow and steady relief you are experiencing of these hard things will show itself to you in June of 2022. So bookmark that. Bookmark that. As usual, it is an honor and a privilege to read for you. I hope that these messages find spots of healing and hope in your body, mind, and spirit. Allow them to carry you through to the month's end. Apply them as you wish to your sun, moon, or rising, or any other placement you're paying close attention to at this time. Lastly, you know what it is. If you haven't already, make sure you've subscribed to my channel. Turn your notifications on so you get these Tarotscopes every month. Like this video, share it widely where you think it'll be of benefit, and comment your experience or resonance on it. Until next time. Mwah.